All right, so getting started on this greenhouse late at night. I didn't have a choice but to do it at nighttime. I could do it in the morning, but I have a basketball game. I could do it tomorrow, but I'm gonna do it right now. All right, here we go. Got some olive seeds here. Oh shoot. Yeah, that looks weird, right? I thought they would be more olivey. Chipotle lime in the cast iron. I'm about to say something else. I don't know. All right, we're gonna go see the greenhouse I just put together. Can't really say I built it, but this is the old one, which is what I was in.
What?
Yeah.
What?
It's crazy. Those are with my other videos. Those are in there. This is the new one. Got to get some stuff. I'm gonna get some dirt, something. I don't know. I'm gonna figure something out for the sides. Seal it in real good. All right, so just ate some food. I wanted to do a lot more with the greenhouse, but I need to figure out a heat situation because it's gonna be 38 tonight. Then for the rest of the week after that, it'll be in the 40s at nighttime. But I still need to insulate it. I need to get some sand. I'm gonna make a raised bed on one side since this one's 10 feet. This one's only 7 feet. That one's 10 feet wide. It seems so much bigger. But get a raised bed in there, you know, on the ground though, with some wiring underneath it, fencing. And maybe a 1.5 feet tall. Maybe a foot tall is probably good. However big these grow bags are. Do that like 10 feet down, maybe even further, just depends on what it looks like. Hey, this one's 15 feet long, so probably 15 feet long in there, just on one side. 2 foot wide, and plant all my, I got cucumbers out. I got cucumbers. I'm not really sure what these are. They got mixed up and some of them didn't grow, so I planted some more stuff in it. And then once I got them in this greenhouse, they all started sprouting up and they got mixed around. So I don't know what that is. I would guess tomato or jalapeno. That one's a cucumber, that's a cucumber, that's a cucumber, that's a cucumber, that's cantaloupe. I have no clue what that little one is. And then there's a couple more back there. So I don't even eat cucumbers. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 4 cucumbers, 2 cantaloupe plants. So there's gonna be vines everywhere. And I'm curious of what that little one is. It's a little bit lighter than the rest. I can't really remember anything, but I planted like 7 or 8 different things because one time I planted a bunch and then only a few grew. So then I reused the pods and planted something else in them. And then things that were in the, like the cucumber, I planted a while back, a couple months. But I've been learning, I've been getting a lot better, and I have a greenhouse. But still things didn't grow right after the greenhouse because I couldn't keep the temperature right. I couldn't keep the air out. The dogs tore it up on the front. I don't know if y'all saw that, but that dog's not around anymore because I was just holding on to him for a little while. But yeah, a lot of, I can't even say a lot of negative things, but more than I wanted to happen. And I got my tree thing in here. See all those trees in there? I think planted probably 400 fig seeds. I got clippings from there's 9 states. 9 different states I got clippings from. Trees, of course, pine trees, eastern red cedar, like 3 or 4 different cedars. I like cedar. I'm from Central Texas. Northern oak, eastern red oak. A lot of biblical books, or a lot of biblical trees. Oaks are a real dominant. Cedars, of course. I got a cedar of Lebanon seeds in the fridge. But yeah, this is a homestead thing, channel, but I've been mostly saying stuff about my garden, you know, which we'll have the 4 acres next week. So start mowing that down. All the mesquites, most of the mesquites, gotta clear all those rocks off. I dug a little bit, and right under the rocks, because it's like you could tell water runs through it, runs over it a lot, because it's a little bit slanted, and then there's level parts, and then it's right on the other side of a hill, so you could tell all the rocks are exposed and all the dirt is underneath them. Which that might sound weird, but if you saw it, you'd know exactly what I'm talking about. So a lot of water runs over it, washes the dirt off of them, and all the rocks are just exposed. But I dug underneath that, and there's mostly just dirt, so that's good. So I'll be able to clear the rocks off, dig a well, clear trees off, start fixing the land to where the water the rocks will fix this problem almost by itself, but to where the water will go into the dirt instead of running off of it. Which I always think, you gotta do this, but there's so much more into it than I think. I'll show y'all the sheep tomorrow. I was out there wrestling with them today. I keep thinking I hear something over there. It sounds like my dog. But yeah, if you have any suggestions about the greenhouse on how to seal it on the outsides, maybe, because I have straw on the inside here, and that seemed to do a lot of good. And then all these buckets of water, I have look at all these buckets of water. These things, I need to put the lid back on it. 15-gallon waters. I have these over the top of them because I had one right here on top. That's why the lid's off. But I put the plants, the sacks, grow bags on top of that, and it probably keeps them more humid, but it keeps them warmer. I think it is a median for like how cold it could get in here and how hot it could get in here. The water keeps it leveled out instead of too much extreme. That's my thought on it anyway. I don't know, but it's working. See, that lid's off. It's just water underneath there on these red Norland potatoes. I gotta get this stuff out of here. I gotta move it over there once I get some heat too, because I'm trying to sit in here and like read the Bible. Got my cocoa choir here and my Bible on top of it, and then I got strawberries all over the ground. Strawberries, and then there's some dang crepe myrtles, and then my tree trimming, they're soaking in some good stuff, hormone stuff to help them grow roots and shit. So I gotta move a lot of this stuff. I don't like how it is though, because we gotta put some different type of dirt on top, maybe something that's warm. I'm thinking straw, but I don't know. Insulation. I want to keep it right. But anyway, subscribe. I should have said that in the beginning of the video. Subscribe, comment any suggestions. I'll look at all the comments, all the suggestions, and I'll look into it, because I've learned so many things this year. So many things. This is my first crop, you know. I'm gonna call it crop. First potatoes, first peas. Look at them peas over there. Obviously first trees. I got a couple clippings that are growing out. I think I don't know what happened. I thought they were supposed to just grow new branches, but it's coming from underneath. Like, you can tell it came from the stick, but it's coming from underground, like growing a whole new tree. So I don't know how that happened. Maybe the growth hormone that I put, so I shaved the bottom inch of the bark off, stuck it in this growth hormone, and stuck it in the ground, and maybe that is just growing limbs or a new tree. I don't know. Let me know. I have to show y'all if somebody knows. Say, hey, I know. You just got to show me, and I'll show you. It's too dark right now. I got to put my light on. All right, I'm going to read some Bible. It's Bible time before I get too tired. I stayed up late putting that greenhouse together.